You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Right? First fight of the night. First fight of roughly 50 fights at the Contender Series is a flyweight division fight. You got Lone'er Kavanagh, perfect 6-0, taking on An Tuan Ho, who's also 6-0. So without further ado, let's jump into the first fight and get to this prediction right now. In the flyweight division at Dana White's Contender Series, you got Lone'er Kavanagh taking on An Tuan Ho. Oh, baby. Flyweight division, two smaller guys. Kavanagh, 6-0. Ho, 6-0 as well. Ho's 2 inches taller at 5'6". He's 23. Kavanagh, 25. A little more about Kavanagh on his 6 wins, 3 KOs, 1 submission, 2 decisions, right? No losses. His last fight he won by decision in March 2024. Now, An Tuan Ho, a.k.a. the highlight, he's got 3 KOs, 1 submission, and 2 decisions. So these guys are very close in capability of winning. But what I see about Ho is that he's fighting at a LFA, and he's won the last 3, 1 by KO, 2 by decision. So that's interesting. But his opponent's also fighting at a Cage Warrior. So, man, I tell you what, this might be the fight of the night. I think this thing is going to a decision, and I think Kavanagh from China is going to pull this thing out, right? It's going to be very close. Again, I think it's going to a decision, but I think the numbers everywhere are close. This could come down to takedown defense. So that leads me to believe Kavanagh will win this one, in my opinion, to move to 7-0. But great fight here. Flyweight division. Dana White's Contender Series. Yeah, so we got Lone'er Kavanagh winning that one. And it should be said, before we go any further, that these fights are much harder to predict. This is a Contender Series. These guys are coming out of regional MMA promotions. They're harder for us to know about. We don't have UFC stats like significant strikes per minute, takedowns, takedown defense, control time. We don't have any of those stats. Common opponents, none of that. So sometimes people will weigh in on these prediction videos and say, man, you don't even watch the fights. You don't know what you're talking about. Dude, I watch nearly 500 UFC fights a year. I watch 50 fights in a Contender Series. I watch every episode of The Ultimate Fighter. Dude, that's enough. No, I'm not watching regional MMA fights. I'll catch one here and there. But when you're doing videos like I am, podcasts, predictions, reactions, watch parties, all these things, no, I'm not watching the regional fights. I'm looking at trends. I'm looking at what promotion, if they're fighting at a LFA and they're winning and the other guy's fighting out of a promotion I never heard of, or they're fighting at a LFA, PFL, one championship, whatever it may be. Yeah, I think they got a better chance to win. But, to say I should be watching these fights, it's like, dude, I don't have unlimited time, man. I don't have unlimited time. So we're not going to be perfect here by any means.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded.